As you understand, last year, my position is that we really did not put up a fight as a House to grow the basket of devolution. But I'm very happy that standing here today, we have actually, as a Senate, the fourth Senate, breached the psychological 400 billion mark in terms of the resources that are going to the county. And I want to thank my colleagues, all of you who voted for the Division of Revenue bill, and also the mediation committee that was chaired by the Senator for Meru, the Honorable Kathuri Murungi, for the job that they have done. Honorable Chair, if you look at the schedule this year, my county of Nairobi is getting an additional 850 million shillings in terms of their equitable share of revenue. And I will later be bringing a proposal here, Honorable Chair, that I'll be making an amendment to the Sports Act. I want to propose that these counties must be forced to allocate at least 1% of the money that we send to them for the support of registered county sporting associations. And my governor will have no excuse because now I have given him an additional 850 million. I also know that he put around 500 million shillings in the Joe Kadenge Stadium, Honorable Chair, what used to be known as City Stadium. Mr. Speaker, this evening, in fact it should be happening now, our national team is playing their World Cup qualifiers in Malawi. It is extremely embarrassing and a shame for this country. And we hope that county governments can be able to develop sporting infrastructure to the level where we can be able to hold international matches in some of these institutions. So the governor for Nairobi will have no other excuse, Honorable Speaker, because I would want to see the completion of the Joe Kadenge Stadium so that we can host international games there. Honorable Speaker, we have also seen that Nairobi is getting an additional 224 million shillings for the community health volunteers. This is something that we all promised during the campaigns because of the critical role that they play, especially, Honorable Speaker, in the vastly, densely populated areas in Nairobi, and especially the slum areas. And these people have been very instrumental in ensuring that, Honorable Speaker, our people are of good health. We did not, in the last year, of course, appear in the additional allocation list because we did not get any money for county headquarters or for industrial parks, Honorable Speaker. But we continue to make the case that even if we are not qualifying for some of these allocations like the ones for industrial parks, we qualify to be allocated resources just like the other counties for other things, including construction of markets. Honorable Speaker, the only thing that we must now insist on as a House is timely release of these resources to the county governments. Because we have had a debate here, Honorable Speaker, including when we were managing our the disasters that came before.
Senator Mandago.
Governor, to expend these resources in getting a generator for the Nairobi funeral home that he has not been able to put for the last 2 financial years. Honorable Speaker, it is, even as I rise to support,
appear in the additional allocation list because we did not get any money for county headquarters or for industrial parks, Honorable Speaker. But we continue to make the case that even if we are not qualifying for some of these allocations like the ones for industrial parks, we qualify to be allocated resources just like the other counties for other things, including construction of markets. Honorable Speaker, the only thing that we must now insist on as a House is timely release of these resources to the county governments. Because we have had a debate here, Honorable Speaker, including when we were managing our the disasters that came before.
And I think this is the only time that we have managed as a Senate actually to have an increment after the houses have actually passed the ceiling. Mr. Speaker, I remember over the years we used to increase the budget, but every time you will see that the governors throw us under the bus when it comes to allocation. I will support this particular bill, but with a very heavy heart as a senator for Isiolo County. Mr. Speaker, in this allocation, we have 400 million increase to Isiolo County. But it is really, really sad that we release the money and somebody sits at the county and says, I am not accountable to the Senate, or I'm not accountable to the senator for that county. The governor for Isiolo has been called before Health Committee yesterday with a summon, and he has actually refused to appear before the committee after issuing 2 summons. Where are we heading? Because we had those things 2013, 2014. But with time, the governors actually saw there is no need of us refusing to appear before Senate. Mr. Speaker, this is 21st century. As I'm talking here, we don't have a morgue in Isiolo County. And this requires only a cooling system. And that is what the governor was coming to actually explain. But he has refused. So I think, Mr. Speaker, as a House, we must have a solution to this. We cannot be lamenting forever. If I was given an opportunity today, I would have moved a motion to stop budget allocation or money allocated to Isiolo County. But I'll wait. Mr. Speaker, you can imagine where there is a deduction from a member of staff on NHIF. On loans, they are not remitted. Mr. Speaker, food to the patients in the hospital, pending bills are not paid. Ambulances, patients are told, can you fuel those ambulances? We don't have theaters within those two sub-counties of Isiolo we have, Mr.